Hey guys, so yesterday I did a video about routines and autism, and I don't know if I really explained it that well. So I was just thinking last night about more experiences I had with breaking routines. And one of the things that comes up is in my first marriage, I was at school and my first husband had done my laundry and even hung it up for me, and he thought he was being really sweet, and I mean that was a really sweet gesture. But for me, with my autism, and I wasn't diagnosed with OCD, but it's kind of like OCD, whereas I have things that go in specific places, and I was like that with my clothes and hangers. This pair of shorts goes on that hanger, this shirt goes on this hanger, and so even though he was expecting me to come home and be like, oh my god, babe, thank you, I kind of had a meltdown because I was like, it doesn't go there, it doesn't go there, and it made me panic, and we had a huge argument. And this was obviously before my diagnosis too, and to him it wasn't a big deal, but to me it really dysregulated me that it wasn't on the right hanger, and I'm pretty sure I did end up switching them around because it bothered me that much. So like I said yesterday, even though it's something very simple to you and to your typical brain, it's not a big deal. To us that are neurotypical, even if we can't explain it, it is important to us, and it does dysregulate us, and it is that big. Some other examples that I've had to overcome as being a mom or a stepmom is you have kids that don't do things the way that you want them, and you have to realize it doesn't have to be your way, that's just your autism. And so my sweet teenager, almost teenager, we're not there yet, a few more months, but she does the dishes in our household because that's her chore. But I'm very specific about the way that I put the dishes on the drying towel, and she just kind of puts everything over there, and it drives me crazy, and I just have to not look over there because I want to redo it so bad. And sometimes, but I've actually I taught her how to do it my way, so it doesn't drive me as crazy. But it's not that I'm showing her to do it my way. I feel like it's just more efficient to not have everything piled on top of it. And another example is my 6-year-old. He also has ASD, and I have snowmen that I get out around Christmas time, and he likes to play with them. And in my head, I'm I want my snowmen here, here, and here, and then he goes and takes them, and they're all over the house. And for me, it does drive me a little bit crazy, but I try to be more understanding because it's my kids. But I also want to say, I am level 1 autistic. I'm gonna start that over. My autism support level is just 1. I'm very high on the spectrum. So, for me, I'm able to, look past some things, but to others, it would be more severe, and it could cause them to melt down even more and become even more dysregulated. But, yeah, I hope that explains it, maybe a little bit better than what I did yesterday.